You are just being too dramatic. You literally cannot handle anything. You're being far too emotional. Keep crying, and I'm gonna give you something to cry about. Those are the things my mother used to say to me after she would literally give me a reason to cry. In case you're new here, I'm a narcissistic abuse relationship recovery coach, so let's talk about it. October is Domestic Violence Awareness Month, and not many people realize that domestic violence is also considered that when it is a parent-to-child relationship. If you hit your children or scream at your children and then immediately turn around and call them sensitive for crying, what are you really teaching them? You're teaching them two things. One, you're teaching them that they need to become more susceptible and more tolerable to abuse. You're teaching them that they're not strong enough to handle the abuse because they're crying as you abuse them. Two, you're also teaching them and sending them the message that they're not allowed to express when they're in pain. For me, this manifested in many ways, but one notable way was when I was in the 8th grade. I had a hernia in my upper abdominal area, and I noticed something was wrong. It was swollen and blue for a long time. And I didn't say anything because I thought I would get in trouble for being in pain. I thought I would be in trouble for expressing concern and pain in that area, and somehow it would end up being my fault. And you know what happened instead? I was yelled at and punished because I waited so long to say something about this situation. And so I got screamed at, I got in trouble, and then I was taken to the doctor, and then I found out that I had a hernia that I needed to have surgically repaired. This type of parenting damages the child's sense of self. You're not teaching them how to protect themselves. You're teaching them how to be susceptible to abuse in the future. You're teaching them how to accept abuse. You're not teaching them how to be resilient. You're teaching them how to suppress their emotions in the face of harm. The things that are happening to your child and done to your child during their childhood affect them for the rest of their lives.